General Hospital. Spoilers recap for Wednesday, August 16, reveals that Trina Robinson, Tabiana, got some support from Iva Jerome, Maura West, at the Metro Court pool, where Spencer Cassadine, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, took Ace Cassadine, Jay and Joey Clay for a swim nearby. Afterward, Trina sat next to Spencer and Ace as she opened up about her concerns about Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr. SM Prince, Avery Pohl, spied on the pair as Spencer suggested Trina would feel better if she spent some time with her mom. Trina thought Spencer was right and gave him a quick peck as she left. Soon after, Esme joined Spencer and Ace before taking off her swimsuit cover-up so she could swim with her son. However, it seemed more like Esme wanted to flaunt her body to Spencer. Meanwhile, Ava was vague during a celebratory conversation with Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, so Nina grew frustrated over being left out of the loop. Nina felt like Ava and Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, were shutting her out, but Ava insisted this had nothing to do with her. Although Nina finally gave up trying to score information, she said she'd listen if and when Ava was ready to tell her the truth. In Portia's office, Marshall Ashford, Robert Gossett, told her they had a problem since they needed a manager to run the Savoy while Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, was recovering. It would be hard since Curtis was the heart and soul of the place, but Marshall was determined to keep the nightclub alive. At Curtis' rehab facility, he grew frustrated over what he couldn't do and began pushing himself too hard as a result. Roy, Mikhail Shannon Jenkins, warned that Curtis could do real damage if he did that and tried to help Curtis slow his pace. When Selena Wu, Leah Look, showed up, she offered Curtis sympathy and tried to act like they were friends. Curtis disagreed, so Selena at least hoped he'd continue to deal with her as a business partner. Read THIS. Find out what happens next on General Hospital. Selena offered to take the Savoy off Curtis' hands and was prepared to make a very generous offer, but Marshall arrived and shut her down hard. After Marshall said Curtis' family would take care of everything while he recovered, Selena warned that running a nightclub wasn't for the faint of heart. Ms. Wu said they'd be wise to keep her proposal in mind and then sauntered out. Once Selena was gone, Marshall said he planned to learn from the best and acknowledged that it'd be complicated keeping the Savoy running. However, Marshall hoped that he could repay Curtis in some way for giving him a family and begged Curtis to let him do this. Back in Portia's office, Trina brought her some coffee and mentioned that it was Spencer's idea to come see her. Portia had been busy arranging expensive modifications for the house and wanted to keep the focus on Curtis' struggles rather than her own. At GH, Austin Gatlin Holt, Roger Howarth, ran into Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, and Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen. It had been 12 weeks since Willow's bone marrow transplant, so she was thrilled to be getting her life back and looked forward to some positive medical updates. Michael noticed Dex Heller, Egan Hofer, was spying on Austin, so he confronted him about it and wondered why Sonny was having him follow the doctor. Portia also spotted Dex at one point and questioned why he was at the hospital, but Dex lied that he was just there for his yearly checkup. Once Willow got good news from Terry Randolph, Cassandra James, she told Michael that she could go out in public again. Willow was thrilled to be out of house jail, so Michael took her out to celebrate. When Michael and Willow arrived at the Metro Court pool, Ava said they just missed Nina. Michael thought that was lucky for them, but Ava felt Nina deserved a chance and hinted about life getting a lot better soon. Next, Betty Rutherford, Ella Lentini, showed up at Austin's office with a flash drive and said it was the jackpot. Dex watched as Mason Gatlin Holt, Nathaniel Gray, entered Austin's office a little later. Betty delivered the goods on Pikeman, so Austin started ranting about how he played all their games and was officially done. Of course, Mason insisted that Austin wasn't out until the boss said he was out. Over with Cody Bell, Josh Kelly. He needed Sam Bacall's Kelly Monaco help since Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson, was in danger. Cody explained what he witnessed at Ferncliff and felt that Sasha was being drugged. After Cody said he needed help to prove it, he voiced his suspicions about Gladys Corbin, Bonnie Burroughs, being behind this. Sam wanted more than Cody's hunch, so he got fed up and declared that he'd find the proof.